That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, the first thing that I thought about why they're struggling winning games is they're near the bottom and slugging. When you're not driving the ball and being able to score runs with power, you're going to have a tough time winning games, and that's this club right now. They're going to have to figure out some way to inject some power into this offense and get that slugging percentage up.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. Ready now, Claude Jew. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. A stolen base total leads the ball club. In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Presley has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still striding into the box, number 48. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robertson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in, Richie Messer. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, one away.
Ready on 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball is on the way.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Coming to the plate now, Michael Waring, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That was an amazing at-bat. That was a long at-bat, but they were all knuckleballs. And finally, he picked one out to his liking and got the hit.
Standing in now, Luis Montano. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1-1, here it comes. Fly ball out to right field. Presley is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Julio Enriquez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Wisely lays off the knuckleball there, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Presley ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grab. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Hey, 1 out here. We got
the windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. On the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Alan Henson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, we got 1 here, guys.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner.
Hey, come on now, come on.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a knuckleball in the dirt.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in to try it again. Claude Jew comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Claude Jew.
Hit out towards second. Hayes is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Striding in once again, number 48. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
1 out now.
And the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here we go.
Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Presley has it in his tracks. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Richie Messer.
23. Richie
And this
Messer.
one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Scorch to third. Nieves gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Ready for another chance. Michael Waring. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Michael
Hold
Waring.
a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Come on now, here we go.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Luis Montano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Luis
This one is
Montano.
fouled away up to the concourse area. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward right field. Presley is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
batting,
Julio
left
Enriquez.
Julio Enriquez.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mud Hens lead it. Into the box now. Omar Narvaez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out. One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Shortstop, Jonas Molina.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
1 down, 1 down.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Alan Henson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Smoke toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Now at the plate, Claude Jew. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Line drive to center field. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Well, they're starting to run out of time late in the game. That's a big leadoff hit. I know they're down 1, but that starts the rally. Let's see how they manufacture the rest of this.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Scooter Hovermill earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more.
With his team's season on the brink, a tough manager confronts his young players sharply. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the second of Scooter Hovermill, a Rhode Island native, is the starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, if you're wondering why he's had a good year, it points to one number for me. They're batting under 250. Everybody, righties, lefties, switch hitters, whoever's coming at him. And when you're able to keep that number under 250, you're giving your team a chance to win games. And we'll see if he can do that in this one. Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
So we got him looking there. Clark Baker goes down for the first out of the game. Brandon Geyer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. Jones is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Striding in, Perry Trejo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Perry Trejo.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in now, Richard Maris. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Well, he clearly read the scout report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Digging in the switch hitter, Aldo Hernandez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Hey, nobody out now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Presley has a beat on it. Makes the play, one away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. And into left field for a one-out hit. Stepping into the
Batting 7th, center fielder number 35, Abraham Almonte.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer down the line. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. In now, number 37. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
37.
And a knuckleball in the dirt. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Presley moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. At the plate, John Imperator, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clark Baker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that gets him on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Striding in once again, Brandon Geyer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, Then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Harry Trejo. First offering on its way.
Harry Trejo.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Knuckleball gets away that time. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A big swing at a little pitch. The knuckleball has him fall behind. Here comes the payoff pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Digging in, Richard Maris. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Richard Maris.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knuckleball over the inside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Jones is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Aldo Fernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, you don't see a lot of knuckleballs left in the middle of the plate. They're usually dancing around the outer edges, but right there he got one in the middle, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Adrian Calderon, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And he'll step off.
We got one here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Abraham Almonte.
And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. And no advance. It's ball 1.
Here we go, guys.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
And a knuckleball too low, apparently. And the pitch on 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him.
Hey, 2 outs, 1 away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 2 hits. Digging in to try it again. Number 37 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 37.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. hit hard on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Shortstop, John Imperator.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Into the box, Clark Baker. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Clark.
On the ground up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. What a play. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Geyer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Harry Trejo is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Robertson shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set and the pitch. Richard Maris stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate though.
Swing and a liner.
Hey, we got one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now we're seeing...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Adrian Calderon. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Abraham Almonte. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
Here we go now. Hey, we got one out here.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Number 37.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Presley is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper. Ready once again, John Imperator. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And a first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner.
Hey, play it first. Play it first.
Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Mud Hens seal up their 30th win at home on the Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Louisville Bats and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Tom Cortez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And a knuckleball over the outside corner. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Machado has got it, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the... Now batting, Patrick Kivlahan. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1-1. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Another try at 2-2. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. So striding in, Kevin Perez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, he's watched himself struggle now, and his average has fallen below 240. So that's a welcomed hit for him, and I'm sure the manager as well.
Into the box now, Johnny Spain. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he had really struggled in this cold streak he's been in right here, so that's a welcome single. He watched his average plummet below 230.
Batting seventh.
Into the box, Santiago Carmona. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers, and the RBI count at 35. Now he'll step off.
Hey, we got one here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Into the box, number 13. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games.
Number 13.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Knuckleball gets away that time. He'll throw home with it, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A knuckler that just missed too low.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now another 2-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error. At the plate, Damian Dietrich. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, we got no one here.
Here's the pitch. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2.
I'm a little surprised to see him try to bunt that pitch right there. It's not easy to bunt a knuckler. I'm not surprised he missed it.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in to try it again, Colin Presley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a knuckleball too low apparently. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tom Cortez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Now batting, left fielder, Kevin Blanco.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a little tapper. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Striding in once again,
right fielder,
Patrick
number
Kivlahan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner scores from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Perez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, we got two here.
The knuckleballs is out pitch, but it misses. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Hayes scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a run. Ready for another chance.
For
Johnny Spain. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
No outs yet, no outs.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And a knuckleball in the dirt. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate. 1 away. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Number 6.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
13.
And that misses for ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Down the first baseline. To his left, Jones. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half. George Francisco.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Bats get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Buddy Fountain gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Woody Keenan. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the Indianapolis Indians and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. HR, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Batting second here tonight.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Giovanni Galvis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Carl Score. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Here's Jordy Mercer now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Jordy Mercer.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Collins giving chase. 1 out. Into the box now, number 36. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hard hit down the line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Max Moroff comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Dante Barrow. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Jeremy Feliz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
That's the 7th game.
Batting 9th, catcher Jacob Stalling.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Jacob Stallings stands in as he looks at a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a knuckleball in the dirt. Set to deal on 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize. Striding in once again, William Cavaney. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Comes set and the 0-1. In the air down the left field line and deep. Long run for the left fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Third baseman number 24.
Into the windup and the pitch. Carl Score will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Collins moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Jordy Mercer. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jordy Mercer.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Here comes the 0-1. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Collins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here. Now at the plate, number 36. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Moroff comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Ball pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Dante Barrow.
The center fielder.
First
Dante
pitch of the at-bat.
Barrow.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Ready for another chance. Jeremy Feliz. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jeremy Feliz.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Jacob Stallings is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In the dirt here, the throw will go to third, and they will get him at third as he might have broken a little late as that ball got away, and that's a tough pill to swallow. 1 gone. And there's the first strike, 2-1. fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Robertson will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. William Haveney, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Giovanni Galvis stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he takes a cold strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
1 and 2.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And he struck him out. So they pick up no runs. Digging in once again, Carl Score. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Robertson, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Shortstop, Jordy
Mercer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 36.
Number 36 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the out.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. Hey now. Number 58 is ready, and he'll take the ball.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
Close one tonight, 2-1, the final score. Indianapolis.
A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. This time, he will be wearing a different uniform. A benevolent advisor gives a painful but well-thought-out notice of resignation to a player that has been like a son to him. The caring mentor will not leave his post to just anyone. He's given careful thought to the question of whom his successor might be. This promising young talent has drawn the attention of a multitude of suitors. His advisor has narrowed the field to 2 strong choices of representation. The former coach and longtime father figure will step back from the field of play and take his place amongst the other dedicated fans in the gallery. A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some character in how they finish a rough season. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. And you can feel the butterflies from up here as this young fella takes the hill for the very first time in a Major League ball game.
For Kansas City, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Hey, nobody! Here we go, boys.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows? Maybe get on a nice streak.
1-2, here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Striding into the box, Whit Merrifield. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Rodriguez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Rodriguez is after it, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And that is